Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Sunday, the 29th of August 2021. No Guardian today, it's Sunday. The Observer, its sister publication, is the Sudoku puzzle we test ourselves with on Sundays. I'm kind of hoping it's not going to be too difficult. I got a bit of a headache. Whilst A Rainy Night in Georgia is a beautiful song by Randy Crawford, A Rainy Night in Bangkok is not a wonderful thing, and it's kept me awake all night, and I'm really tired and got a bit of a headache. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too challenging, whereas normally I hope that it is challenging. Anyway, horses for courses. Let's talk about something in the news. The magazine Nature has published new findings of what they believe is the oldest single coral in the Great Barrier Reef. Do you want to know the dimensions of it? It's pretty huge. 5.3 meters tall and 10.4 meters wide. And an interesting fact is that while COVID-19 has been raging above sea level, the coral bleaching has been greatly reduced in the Great Barrier Reef. So that's good news. But I just wonder whether this data set is causation or correlation. There, I hope you like my little joke there. Right, and so let's get on and swiftly go away from that silly pun and get on to our Sudoku puzzle. And if you've never played Sudoku before, I'll quickly tell you that there are 9 squares in a row across, 9 squares down, and 9 squares in each block. And so this 3 appears in this row, cannot reappear, and this 3 cannot reappear in this row. So there's only 1 square left, so the 3's got to come here like this. Like I say, I'm secretly hoping, not secretly now because I've told you, but I'm quietly hoping, and not even quietly because I've told you, that today's puzzle is not too tricky, because I'm not sure I'm up to a really difficult one today. Especially because I haven't had breakfast. I've decided I'm going to have brunch today, which is a huge amount of food at an inordinate time. Okay. Ooh, I can see a spider crawling across the desk. Okay, gone. Right, there is a 6 across here, and a 6 across here, and a 6 blocking up here. And that's going to give me a 6 to fit there. Oh, wouldn't you believe it? It's not giving me lots of easy ones. Just, it would be like that. I think last week's game was really easy, actually, if I remember. It was like super easy level. And to get its revenge, it's waited till I'm not fighting fit. Okay, there's a 7 blocking up here, 7 blocking up here, 7 across here. That gives me a 7 to fit there. New blue pen, by the way. Plenty of ink today, even if I don't have plenty of energy. Now there's 6 blocks up here, 6 blocks up here. That gives me a 6 there. 6 across this row gives me a 6 to fit there. 6 across this row, 6 across this row, and this 6 blocking up. This 6 blocking up means right smack bang in the middle of block 1 we can place a 6. Now 6 across this row, 6 across this row, 6 down here, 6 down here. Let's just fit a 6 there. think that's the last one, actually. It is. Just bear with me. Sorry for going quiet for a while. I'm trying to I'm just scanning the board, really, looking for what's what. Okay, I'm going to put in some pencil marks because it might turn out to be hard, and I don't want to wait too long for my brunch. It's really late here, actually. So those are the missing numbers in this block, of course. 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking down here, and a 4 across here. Lets me put 4 in those 2 squares. I said this before, 4 across here, 4 up here. So 4 is available in these 2 squares, and now 4 is available in these 2 squares here. 4 across here, 4 down here, so 4 is like this, and of course up here 4, 4 and 4. Let me put 4 in those squares. That's all of the 4s sorted. 1 blocking down here, 1 blocking down here, 1 goes in those 2 squares. 1 across here, 1 across here. Lets me place 1 in those 2 squares. 2 down here, 2 across here. Gives me a pair of 2s there. 3 across here and 3 across here means 3 in those squares there. 2 across here, 2 up here, 2 there. Five across here, 5 across here, so 5 is limited to these 2 squares. Seven we can place, yay, that's the one I missed. 7 across here, 7 across here, and a 7 up here. Let's put a 7 there. 7 down, 7 up, 7 across, 7 goes there. 7 across here, 7 across here, 7 goes here. Then 7 down, and 7 across this square. 7 there, 1 there. Of course, 8 is a pair in these squares now. Since this is either a 2 or a 9, we don't yet have an 8 in this column. Over here, 8 blocks across here, so 8 is a pair in these squares. I think I'm beginning to brighten up a little bit, actually. Feeling rather better now. Now, once I start with Sudoku, see, Sudoku is life. It's a kind of medicine. I was feeling very tired and a very light headache when I started, but now I've begun. I'm feeling better. It's a panacea. Play Sudoku for health. There we go. One blocking across here, one blocking up here. Our 1 goes here, our 5 goes here. We can certainly say now that this square is an 8, of course. We notice it's 2 or 9 now, so that's the last number to get there. Don't forget to get rid of pencil mark 8 up here. And so 1 is a pair here or here like this. The missing numbers are 2 and 9 in this block, but we can't say which is which, I think, just yet. So we'll come back later. We can say that the 9 blocks across this row, so 9 is a pair like that. The 3 blocks down here, so 3 is like this. Aha, got a 9 now. Okay, so this 9, we don't have a 9 in this column. This 9 blocks this square, this 9 blocks this square, and now we have 9 limited to this row. So 9 can't appear there, so 9's got to be in that square there. That's good, because that now means that this 3 blocks here, this 3 blocks here, there's no 3 in that row, so we can place our 3 there. I believe the missing numbers in that row are 5 and 8, but can't see any intersecting 5s or 8s just yet, so we shall hold off again. But we can say now that 3 blocks down here, 3 blocks up here, and that gives us a 3 there. So that must be a 3, and we can remove pencil mark 3. By the way, I've still got the fill-in digit 2 in this block. This is not a complete. I haven't finished filling in all the candidates here. I'm still looking for pairs, really. So must remember that, so otherwise that's the way mistakes can be made. I believe that the ends, the tail and the end of the tail and the end, the 2 tail ends, if it has 2 tails, are 5 and 8, but this 5 blocks that from being a 5, or that 5, whichever way you look at it. So 5 is down here, 8 is up here. This 9 blocks up here, so I'm going to put 9 in as a pair of candidates in those 2 squares. One blocking. 1 is actually a pair in these 2 squares down here. Okay, in this row, column, sorry, this column down here, we don't yet have a 3, but we have an intersecting 3 here, an intersecting 3 here, intersecting 3 here. That's got to be 3. And remember to remove candidate 3 here. Of course, I could have looked at it. Now we have 3 removing candidate 3. It was part of a pair, so I could have looked at it that way. There's often more than one way to find these numbers. If you're new to Sudoku, you'll discover that by yourself. And actually discovering Sudoku by yourself is a really good way to play the game. I played it for many years before I ever watched a video on YouTube, and developed a lot of the ideas myself and found out that they actually correlated with what people were teaching on the internet, and I just discovered some of those techniques by myself. So just trial and error in some cases. So that's actually quite a good thing to do. Okay, 5 blocking down here, 5 across here. So 5 is a pair, like so. Eight blocks down this column. So there's only 2 spaces available for 8 now. It's got to be there or there. And I think that's it. I don't think I can do any more in terms of pairs. I don't think that it's possible to see any more. I could be wrong. I often am. So I'm going to put in missing candidates where necessary now. So here I know I'm missing a 2. Like this. Up here I'm missing a 2 and a 9, I believe. Okay, and they can go anywhere. And up here I'm missing a 2 here again. By the way, these numbers that I'm writing in the bottom right indicate that they are not a pair within a block. Top left for me indicates a pair within a block. Anything else, bottom right. Okay, now missing numbers here are what? 5 and 8. Yes, we've got this 5, 8, haven't we here? 5 and 8. Is there any restrictions? Nope. So 5, 8, 5, 8, and 5, 8. 2, 1, we've got the missing number is 8 again. So 8. Down here, 2 blocks this square here, so 2 is available in 4 places. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still have to get 9 blocks across the middle here, so it is possible like this. Over here now, 1 blocking across here, so 1 like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't yet have 5 blocks across here and down here. There was another pair. 5, 6, 7, 8 blocking down here, and 9 blocking across the middle row. Let's have a quick shufti and see if there's anything helpful here. Can't see anything. See anything, so let's finish it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the middle and 5 down here. Oh, 5, there we go, that's it, found it now. Okay, can relax. 5 down here, 5 across here, limits 5 to being a pair here, and so means that that cannot be a 5. we can now place a 5 here, and we have 5 as a pair, so 5 goes here and 4 as a pair. This is why I use the top left to indicate pairs. I can immediately write in the other set part of its pair, the other partner, if you like. This 4 can't be true now. 4 is here. This 4 can't be true. I can immediately write 4 here, and 2 here, and the 1 here, and the 5 here. I told you, I just needed that one. Just needed that one thing to see. This 2 means this can't be, and this has got to be an 8 or a 2, right? It's 2 here, so this has got to be an 8. This has got to be a 2 then, so that's 9, 8. 8 across here now, that's our 8 up here. Leaving us with a pair of 4 and 5 here. Okay. I've probably got more to do down here. 8, 9, 2. Alright, that's okay. 2, 8. 9, 8, 1. Okay. Got to get rid of that 2 now. So 2 is a pair here or here. Okay, that's not going to do much. Right, what else do I have to do? Should be reasonably plain sailing from here, I'm assuming, but you know, sometimes I'm not right on these things. I get a feel for it, and it's like intuition. I say, oh, it's going to be great from here, and then it turns out to be tougher than that. But that's because human emotions are often misleading, aren't they? This thing that we call intuition often misleads us. No good watching well, any kind of detective stories or whatever, or where the person has a hunch. No, evidence, numbers in our case are what we need. Right, let's get back to seeing what I've got to see now. Okay, so this 5 now blocks down here, so that's the 4, and that's the 5. So up here, that 4 can't be true. That's got to be the 4 now. Okay, let's get rid of excess candidates. That 4's gone. Down here now we should have we got to get rid of the 8s, so we're left with a single 1 here, and a 2 here, and an 8 here, like this. Over here now, that 8 can't be true. 8 was part of a pair, so that's 8. This 9 stops this from being a 9, so that's our 2. The 9 goes there. 9 up here, that's our 2, that's our 9. Strange noises outside. Oh, my stomach is rumbling. It's definitely time for brunch. This one says that's got to be a 9. The last number to get along here is an 8. That's our 1 there. This 1 or 9 is a 9. That's got to be a 2. Our 1 is here. This 2 says that you're a 9 and you're a 2. So that's our observer puzzle. Level, I don't know, medium, let's say, for newspaper puzzles. For those who play religiously and fanatically, that's an easy level. But for those who play newspaper puzzles, which are generally more straightforward, we'll call it a medium level puzzle, shall we? Thank you very much for joining me. I'm off for food now. I hope you are enjoying your weekend, and I hope it's less rainy where you are than Bangkok at the moment. It's been raining for the last 3 days, virtually non-stop. So thank you, bye-bye.